Hey guys, it's Mr. Thomas here. Today is the video for the first step of the exponential functions project that you guys can work on. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at how a different kind of ball bounces. And in order to be able to do that, we are going to videotape the ball bouncing, and we're going to collect some data of that. In order to collect accurate data, we need to be able to see how high the ball is bouncing. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create the background behind where we're bouncing the ball. I asked you guys to get a piece of paper, so you can use a piece of paper if that's what you got. I found a box when I went to Costco. They gave me a box, so I'm going to use that as my background. What needs to happen as we are creating this background is we need to be able to see exactly how high the ball bounces. The way we're going to do that is we're going to take the ruler that I asked you guys to get, and we are going to measure every 1 inch and put a mark on the piece of paper or box like that. Once you've marked one side of the box with the marks or the piece of paper, go to the other side and mark it a second time. That way we can make sure that our lines that we make are going to be accurate straight across. Now that we have both sides marked, we are going to draw lines across the piece of paper or box or whatever you've got for the background to show lines every 1 inch. And just keep on doing that until you have it all the way up. All right, as you can see, I now have all of these lines on here. I used the box because I wanted to make it taller so I could bounce the ball higher. If you don't have a box and you just have a piece of paper, you could tape two pieces of paper together if you want to get that high, so you can actually get something that's at least this high. All right, so the point of having all of these lines on here is going to be so we can tell exactly how high the ball bounces. Each one of these lines represents 1 inch, so if I am shooting a video and the ball's bouncing in front of it, I should be able to see exactly how high the ball bounces. To make it much easier to see, we're going to paint or color every other line the same color. So I have here, you can choose, like if you have a marker or a paintbrush and some paint. I'm going to do paint because I have it. My daughters have a bunch of washable kids paint. I've got the black here, mostly because the girls don't ever use the black, so it's the one that's full. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting these lines. Every other one is going to stay white and every other one is going to become black. Okay, so when you're finished, you should have a piece of paper or something that looks like that. Now, the reason why we have that is I can now drop a ball in front of it, and as I videotape, I can see exactly how high it went, and we're going to analyze that data once we do that.